Picture this, the most powerful empire the world had ever seen, at the height of its glory, nearly torn apart in one of the most chaotic years in Roman history. Emperors rising and falling within months, entire legions switching loyalties, and the fate of Rome hanging in the balance. This is the story of the Year of the Four Emperors, 69 AD, when chaos reigned and the empire teetered on the edge of collapse. The chaos began in 68 AD when the infamous Emperor Nero, facing widespread rebellion and declared a public enemy by the Senate, took his own life. His death ended the Julio-Claudian dynasty, the line of emperors that traced back to Julius Caesar and Augustus. But with no clear successor, the empire was thrown into turmoil. Enter Galba, a seasoned governor and general who was declared emperor by the Senate. But Galba was no savior. His reign lasted only 7 months. Known for his ruthlessness and unwillingness to pay promised bribes to the Praetorian Guard, the elite soldiers tasked with protecting the emperor, Galba quickly lost support. In January 69 AD, he was assassinated in the Roman Forum by the very guards who were supposed to protect him. But who would replace him? Otho, a former ally of Galba, who had been passed over for succession, seized the moment. He bribed the Praetorian Guard and declared himself emperor. But Otho's reign was doomed from the start. Far from Rome, another powerful general, Vitellius, had been declared emperor by his legions in Germania. Vitellius's forces marched toward Rome, and Otho, realizing the threat, moved to stop him. The two armies clashed at the First Battle of Bedriacum. Despite Otho's efforts, his forces were defeated. Just 3 months into his reign, Otho took his own life, hoping to spare Rome further bloodshed. Vitellius now claimed the throne, but his reign quickly spiraled into chaos. Known for his excesses, gluttony, and cruelty, Vitellius alienated both the Senate and the military. His brutal purges of political enemies and lavish feasts, some sources say he held banquets 3 times a day, painted him as unfit to rule. Meanwhile, in the eastern provinces, yet another contender emerged. Vespasian, a seasoned general, leading the campaign against the Jewish rebellion in Judea. His troops declared him emperor, and with the support of powerful eastern legions and the wealthy province of Egypt, Vespasian marched on Rome. Vitellius tried to hold the city, but was ultimately defeated. In December 69 AD, he was dragged from his palace, paraded through the streets, and, brutally executed, his body thrown into the Tiber River. At last, after a year of chaos and bloodshed, Vespasian took the throne. His rise marked the beginning of the Flavian dynasty, which would stabilize the empire and lead it into a new era of prosperity. Under Vespasian, the Colosseum was constructed and the economy was restored. But the Year of the Four Emperors was more than just a power struggle. It was a pivotal moment that showed the fragility of even the greatest empires. It revealed how quickly power could shift and how loyalty in Rome was often bought rather than earned. So what do you think? Could the Roman Empire have survived if someone else had taken the throne? Or was Vespasian the leader Rome needed in its darkest hour? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's dive deeper into the most chaotic year in Roman history.